Hello and welcome, Dr. Andy Rosenfarb here. Today I want to talk to you about an interesting conversation that we had the other day with one of our patients, and ultimately a few patients. It turned into a conversation about what it is that our patients will do that will give them the best outcomes. And this is more of a mindset conversation that will lead to actionable results. So I'll say this is the single most important mindset that our patients who do well with treatment in terms of recovering vision and preserving vision long term. This is it. The single biggest factor that I've seen that drives success, specifically talking about mindset, is that our patients who have a very decisive nature, that means they make decisions swiftly and they make hard decisions. So that doesn't mean they don't take time to look at all their options. But when they make a decision, they make a very strong, deliberate, definitive decision to invest in their vision, to prioritize themselves so that they can have the life they want, so that they can support and be there for people who they want, and simply just to preserve their vision. So they make decisions. That's what this conversation is about. It's a decision-making process so that they can get the results they want. They're not wishy-washy, like, maybe I'll try this, maybe I will, maybe I won't. And I get it. Sometimes you have to think through to make sure this is something that's right for you. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We know that our treatments certainly are not for everybody. But once you have committed to being decisive in that regard, either I'm going to do this or I'm not going to do this. Either one's fine. But making a decision, that's the most important thing that we're talking about here. So when you make a decision and decide to invest in yourself, that your vision, recovery, and preservation is going to be of utmost importance and very, very high priority on your list, then you will follow that up with deliberate, actionable steps, meaning decisive action. So you've made the decision to help recover and preserve your vision. Now you have taken decisive action on that decision, right? So we make the decision to invest in our vision and do that what we need to do on a daily basis, taking supplements, using ACS, getting acupuncture, getting good sleep, diet, exercise, anything we can do that we've discussed over and over that we can implement as a holistic ophthalmic strategy to help recover and preserve vision. So then once that decision again is made, we take these deliberate action steps on a daily consistent basis that support that decision on a daily basis. And over time, those daily decisions that come from a big decision, right? We have this big decision that I want to help my vision. I want to do what it takes to recover and preserve my vision. So that means every day I'm going to take my supplements. Every day I'm going to use alternating current stimulation if that's applicable. Every day I'm going to do eye exercises. Every day I'm going to learn something more about my vision and my health and what can I do to preserve my health so that it will help preserve vision. Every day I'm going to look online, maybe allocate 10 or 15 minutes to research. Every day I'm going to quiet my mind and meditate to find out and listen to my body in terms of what does it actually want. Okay, get in touch with myself. So that is the decisive action, and the results of that decisive action are long-term preservation. So again, the opposite to that is wishy-washy thinking. I'm not sure, hesitation, maybe I'm in, maybe I'm not, starting and stopping with treatment. That doesn't work. You know, it's good to get started, but stop stopping. You know, that's another part of it. So making a firm decision and a commitment requires consistency. And if we're consistent, we're going to see measurable results in long-term vision preservation. And if we're not, we're starting and stopping, and we're not firm with our decision making, then, or clear about why we're making these decisions, then those actions or those habits that we're creating, those better vision habits, aren't going to last very long. mostly because the reason isn't there and the commitment wasn't there to begin with. So consider that. Consider, where are you in your decision-making process? Maybe you're just getting started. Maybe you drifted from your decision to invest and maintain, preserve your vision. You could always get back on track. But think about where you are and consider making a decision today, either one way or another. Either you're not going to worry about it and not stress about your vision anymore, not do anything and just kind of, leave it to nature, or you're going to decide that this is important enough for you to make this pilgrimage, this journey towards long-term vision preservation. So think about that. Dr. Andy Rosenfarb with AccuVision.